Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 17th through the 23rd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, you, the Justice card. So definitely your energy showing up in there, quite balanced, quite good. Okay. In the recent past, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Dealing with something quite unpleasant here by the looks of it. It could be some sort of loss. I don't know if it was an actual loss or the thought of a loss at this point, but something you care about and something that doesn't look quite nice at all. Anyways, in the current situation, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, you look to be very, very balanced. And you look to be approaching the situation from this balanced perspective, from this clear perspective, and potentially wanting to create something as balanced as you feel for a situation you're dealing with. So, okay. Now, in the immediate future, the Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Not so balanced anymore. Not at all. Quite the opposite of balance, and you may make some rash decisions from that place. I would advise against that, where if you don't feel very clear in your mind about whatever the situation is or whatever you're dealing with, I would advise not to make any kinds of decisions until you regain that sense of clarity over it. Because it looks quite unhealthy. The decisions you're making, because I mean the decision looks to be something to the extent of, fuck this shit, I'm not dealing with this anymore, goodbye, you know. If you want to reach that conclusion from a more clear space, okay, go for it. But when I see you coming from a place of I don't even know what's what anymore and making those kinds of decisions, let's do the Justice card. The Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, this is quite balanced here. Where you're at currently, you seem to be in a pretty steady place. Lots of healing has gone on. Lots of energies just settled. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Nothing crazy. You feel super open from this energy. So everything looks quite well for now in your energy. Let me do the Five of Cups in the recent past. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. This is that edgy kind of an energy, and we all have it, you know. When you feel like you're very close to a situation kind of crumbling down, that's when you kind of latch onto it. You're like, oh, no, don't go, don't break, don't, you know. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's a deceptive energy because it's always coming from a place of fear. Like you see something crumbling and you're kind of like not letting it, because you got to do everything in your power to keep it going, keep it steady. But sometimes things do need to crumble, you know. We're just not seeing that in the moment because we're so, no, you know. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through here. Let me do the King of Cups. For the King of Cups, you get the Hierophant, the Chariot, the Ten of Swords. Eventually, you do get to that place of just letting it unfold in the way that it needs to. I feel like it's taken some time for you to get to this position of, let's just trust, you know. Not a very long time though, but yeah, it's like switching from one extreme to the other of ooh, no, don't into okay, you know. Let's do the Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Soul connection, potentially a very important friendship here. You're just about ready to walk away from it all over there. Probably did it because it was too stressful to deal with it. I don't know how it all went down. I just see it going down in some sort of way, you know. I'm not convinced that it, you know, it crashed there and that's that. I'm not super convinced of that, but potentially being left kind of up in the air with unresolved stuff in there. For the Three of Cups, you get the World card, the Devil, the Eight of Swords. There's something about this one that keeps on nagging at you, keeps on, it's creating quite the unhealthy energy for you. Again, I get the sense that you would want for this to work out, but only under healthy energies, which makes sense. But when you attach your energy to it in the way of, I want to bring this back, but work on it to bring it into a position of a healthy dynamic, the minute you attach your energy to it, something unhealthy happens there. And there's a whole lot of overthinking. There's a whole lot of stuff that's quite unhealthy. And your intention in attaching back to this is to work on it and to eliminate all of that unhealthy aspect of it. But so you do want to work on this, but only if it comes back healthy. It still brings the unhealthy up. Okay, let's do the King of Swords. Three of Swords, King of Cups, Ten of Cups. You're very clear, though, in what the situation represents, where it failed, you know, what made it go down. And it's not even, oh, because, you know, they did this or that. It's kind of like acknowledging everything, your part in it, their part in it, what created the unhealthy, all sorts of things like that, which is, I mean, you're coming off pretty clear here, but hurt too by the situation or by where things stand. Let me do the Queen of Pentacles. This is more of an assessment as far as you're concerned in terms of what went on there or what it's still going on. Over there, it's more like the both energies kind of interacting and creating something. This is more you to the side of that and acknowledging all sorts of angles to this. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. You get the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands. You're very confident that things can change for the better here. You know, that things can turn back around in or under healthy energies. There has to be willingness on both parts, though. As far as you're concerned, yes, you're confident that this can be achieved. As far as they're concerned, I don't know, because I'm not seeing their side. But, okay. This is you kind of reaching a conclusion here. All right, let me do the Devil. Very well intended. I love this energy. And it almost feels like that's enough, you know, to fix this. Just because you carry this energy of love, self-love even. For the Devil, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, things can shift back around. If you are convinced and committed here to change something for the better, I feel like it starts with you, where you change yourself and your perception and your participation within that dynamic. The minute that changes, things actually might turn back around for the better here. So it's almost looking like it starts with you. Let me do the Seven of Swords. The Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman. There's a big stretch of time here. There's a big pause. there's a manifestation at play for things to turn back around. But you're taking a huge ass break here, where even if you would desire this, even if you understand, okay, it starts with me, you're not jumping in it right away. You're giving this time and space for some reason, just because it feels right to you by the looks of it. And it feels right. It might be interpreted as, especially from the other side, as you don't give a shit about this. You're just walking away from it. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening here. So even if it's interpreted as that, just go with what you feel. Go with what your intention is for this. For the Eight of Swords, you get the Temperance card, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands. It's not going to be easy. Whatever this is, it's not going to be easy. I see you, for right now, establishing whether or not you should continue investing in this. How you can do that from a healthy perspective rather than continuing on a toxic cycle here. And the minute you decide, okay, you're not doing it right away. You're taking your sweet time, and do take it if that feels right for you, to kind of bring the energies into a place of where it makes sense for you to proceed, for you to start on this. Because you're giving yourself so much time and space, you might at times start overthinking things and get lost in your head about what's gonna happen, things like that. That's when it gets a little difficult in you trying to, adjust to this time frame of, I just need some time away from this in order to approach this later on, so you may have or encounter difficulties here and there in this process, but overall you seem to come from a place of just knowing what needs to be done. For now you're kind of figuring out all sorts of aspects about it, and then you're definitely showing up as, I'm going to do something about it. But you are going to need some time by the looks of it, or you're giving yourself that time because that's what feels right to you. So, okay. All right, let's see what the universe has. The Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands. You kind of want to go for it right now, but you're also acknowledging that you may not be ready. And I do have to agree with that in terms of you being ready for this, because as I said, for right now, the energies are presenting in such a way where you're telling me I'm trying to figure things out. So you're still not very much clear about what went on, how you want for things to change here, and things like that. So I don't see you breaking through this energy. Like, I don't see that excitement of, I have to do something about it now. But it's there, a little bit of, that push towards this. But it does feel very difficult, even when you feel that, okay, I'm going to do something. It does feel quite difficult. And that should be your cue. That should be your, because maybe you're not ready. So try to listen to those signals, internal signals as well. Sometimes, because they're going to tell you, if something feels unnatural or hard or heavy, that means that maybe just give it a little more time. You'll know, you'll figure it out. You're in the process of figuring it out. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.